we're coming to you live from Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome to this NFC matchup.
Philadelphia matches up against Tampa Bay.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Maestro looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 1-yard line. Moss was able to get it to the 22.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the holes. And he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Yeah, son. Check it.
Going to the left. Barton comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
This defense has some good speed. When you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys blocked, well, you're in trouble.
Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Big play now, big play.
The Eagles line up in the bunch formation. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Moore will go back to accept this punt. From the 42. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Let's go, boys. Keep moving.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Going to the air on 1st down. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
You got to believe it. It's our game. Yeah, you see me.
Jackson, the lone back.
All right, let's go. Watch the man.
To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Michael Boulware picks it off. The veteran safety is there for the interception.
You know, there are 3 types of safety. Ones who play to run well, ones who play to pass well, and ones that do both well. These are both kind of players.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 19.
Watch screen. Base.
Using split back.
Hey, watch the screen.
Going to the left. Number 38 is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. Sproles is able to pick up good yardage after taking the toss, let's say 7 yards.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Stretch strong. So we going to take it.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
A little misdirection. Levy comes up to make the play at the 11. Sproles takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
On the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
Nickelback in this time. Go to the pass play on 3rd and short. Throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Dramatica will try to put them ahead with this field goal.
The
The
field goal
kick
attempt is
is
good.
good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Number 3 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Moore back to
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is taken by Moore. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here.
The
First and
Buccaneers
10.
will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Jackson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With a counterplay. Howard brings him down at the 20-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Gain of about a yard.
Second and 10.
Ball on their own
Ball
20.
on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, B, let's go. Do something, do something.
Gives the ball off. Seymour is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Jackson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Only one man back.
Watch the ball.
Crosses it left. Green tackles him, and they won't get the first. That 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Nystrom comes into the game for the punt. Moss into return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Ball on their own 35.
The drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Everything you got. Good shoot, Sam.
The Bucks with a 4-man front. Roethlisberger with a man in motion.
Not today.
With the throw, pass ball's incomplete. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Sproles, the deep back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Colclaw is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. He's very dangerous, John, after he has the ball.
He's one of those guys in the NFL who can really fly. He does a good job running his routes, and you can count on him to make the catch if he can get to it. But what makes him really special is what he does once he gets it in his hands.
Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Williams is there for the tackle.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
4-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
We turning it up.
The Bucks come out in a dime package. With the pass, Number 28 records the tackle
On the
at the
reception.
10.
The result of
And
the
so
play
a
is
risky
a
call
first
to
down.
send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Keep it up. Keep the throttle down.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Hand it off. Robinson is there for the tackle at the 4. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Four more yards to finish off the drive with a touchdown. Sproles, the lone back. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Brings it down, looking to run. He dives, touchdown.
Here's what happened. As a defense, you have to be ready for this kind of thing down near the goal line. You know, when he only has a couple yards to the end zone, and they're going to give him a lane to get there. I can guarantee you this is exactly what's going to happen.
The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalty. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Number 3 in to kick this one off.
Moore back deep to
He got all of that one. He got all of it. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bryant with a man in motion. Looking upfield. Loose ball. The Bucs pick it up. They got that one back.
Recovered by the offense.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, boys.
Fullback handoff. Under pressure. Hit and sack.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. They'll go from the shotgun. Closing in. He can't get away.
This is what happens when you miss block. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yard.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line. They'll
First
take
and
over
10.
at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Using split backs. Going to the air on first down. With the throw. And it's complete. Coldclaw is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Edwards makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
One back.
Only one man in the backfield. Crosses it out to the left. A little juke there. Barton brings him down at the 27.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
What's the hard count? Under 10. Let's turn it up, D. All right, now. Danny. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. One of us will make a play. Turn it up now.
They give it to the halfback. Molden comes up to make the play at the 23. Sproles with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. We like to practice rules. And let's get to it. Let's go.
A little misdirection. Barton is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. Nickelback in this time.
Too deep.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Robinson teed off on him and forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
Martin Grammatical comes in to try a 41-yard field goal. The field goal is his second of the day. Following the field goal, the score is 13-0 Eagles. Number 3 will be kicking off.
Moore back deep.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by Moore. He forced a 3-and-out on the offense's last possession.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Bryant sends a man in motion. Hands it off. James comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. 13-yard gain. First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 13-0 Eagles.
13. The Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay needs to get to work as we start the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Little misdirection. They're going to spot this one at the 33-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense could put the brakes on you real fast.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
With a counterplay, keeps his feet moving. Number 96 is there on the stop. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're pulling. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Moss sets up to run back the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. For the counterplay. Bart is there on the stop.
On the carry.
So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Get it up!
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go! They soft, man. Here we go. All on us, y'all. Let's go, baby.
Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver and rolls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Watch the snap.
The Buccaneers with a four-man front. Salam is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Sproles paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Deuce it.
With a counterplay. Levy is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
To move the chains on third down here, they have to get into the 40.
That's too easy.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Barton brings him down before he can reach the marker. Frank gets stopped short of the marker on that play. Number 3 will try to pin them inside the 10. They'll spot this one where it went out.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Come on. One back. Watch the man.
Only one man in the backfield. Bryant with a man in motion.
Blue down.
In this direction. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Over to the right.
Hand off to the tailback. Ware comes up to make the play at the 18-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch your eyes. We're talking about real.
With a counterplay, runs through the tackle. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Not getting the first down, that will probably bring out the punter. Moss is back to receive this kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Not today.
The Bucks come out in a nickel package.
So we gonna take it.
He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 35. Great job looking off the defender and then completing it for a 1st down. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Play football.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. Gets the call. Eric Buck is in on the tackle for the 6th time. Sproles battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch him. Don't make the play.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. Throws it. And he makes the grab. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
That ball was thrown so hard the defense never had a chance to make a play. In fact, I doubt they even saw it after it left his hand. In today's offenses, it's more important than ever that these receivers to make something happen after they catch the ball. Short passes can turn into long gains when you have guys that can really fly.
Hand it off. Crocker makes the play at the 10. Sproles with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. They need 10 for the touchdown.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Watch each other back. Let us dictate.
Pressure coming. Dragged down from behind.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
3rd down. They have to get it to the 4-yard line for the 1st.
Yard line.
Let's go. It's showtime, baby.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Throws one up in the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Perfect defensive ball and a great individual effort by Robinson.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risks downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Here I come. Blue game, blue game. Watch the snap down. Watch left.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was it the defender or the receiver. So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful to make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Be careful.
He'll pass on 1st down. Launches it deep to the left. Almost picked off. Russell was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Green was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. You can't stop me. Nothing.
Bryant starts out of the shotgun. Fakes the throw. Trying something to the left. Almost intercepted. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
What screen?
Out of the gun.
You fine. You good. Gotta keep our poise here. Let's go, man.
Gets the pass off. Picked off. The 40. Great pressure up front. Forced him to throw that one before he wanted to get rid of it.
And what happened was the secondary was back there looking right at him. When he started to feel the rush coming, he just flung it up there. And the defender was sitting right there in the zone to pick it off. Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The Bucks with a 4-man front.
Hey, work the counter. Let's go.
Receives the handoff. Robinson is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
They soft, man.
Their last time down inside the 20 resulted in an interception. Freeney comes up to make the play. At the 5-yard line, Sproles is closing in on 100 yards rushing. 5 more yards to get it into the end zone.
5-yard line.
The Eagles call a timeout. They have 2 left. Five yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
We're coming to wreck. Under 10. We like
On the ground. Loose ball. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. Big 3rd down here, still trying to get into the end zone before halftime. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
3-yard line.
Go make a play. Get down deep. Here we go, baby. We turning it up. Not today. Give me going.
Tucks it away. White Freeney is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. So we gonna take it. Oh, we gonna do.
Stepping up, floats one into the end zone, trying for the end zone before halftime.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away. I think this is where you bring in one of the 2 tight ends, heck, maybe even 3, and you try and find one of them open for the score.
Let's go. Let's go. Keep moving. Let us dictate. Hey, let's go.
Drops back, gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. It's 3rd and goal at the 1. Looking for the goal line. Holcroft comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line. Not a really good effort, and they falter in trying to pick up short yardage. Dramatically, looking to make a good kick here. Veteran kicks it through.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Number 3 comes in to kick off.
Moore back deep to return.
Nice distance. This one is taken by Moore. The Buccaneers will have to hurry it up as they start the drive. At the 20. Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
McMichael moves in motion. He'll pass on first down. With the pass, nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Jackson, the lone back. Drops back, closing in. There's a flag on the field, and it might have been offside.
Number 99.
He jumped early.
Sometimes you think you get the quarterback's rhythm down, then he switches it around on you, and you jump off sides.
After the defense is called for a penalty, it's now 2nd and 5. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 32.
Look here, he does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
Mitchell moves in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. 2 tipped passes in a row.
The intended receiver on the play.
The defense did a nice job of stopping him on 3rd down. And if we see a punt and they could get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man. Here we come.
On the carry. Levy is there for the tackle at the 33.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
4-yard gain on the play. And this should be the last play of the half.
The 33-yard line.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Philadelphia 16. Tampa Bay 0.
Tampa Bay, nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 3 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Moore back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Moore.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Jackson in the backfield.
We don't get nothing. What screens? Come on.
He hands it off. Number 96 comes up to make the play at the 26. Jackson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
On the play.
Second and 4.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Under 10, 10. Let's turn it up, D.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
One of us gonna make a play.
Gets the pass off. Bailey makes the tackle at the 30. They don't have to go deep to pick up first downs.
Yeah, and this quarterback makes his living with these kind of passes. He'll dink and dunk you all the way down to the end zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 30-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
Only one man back. With the counter play. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 29. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Matt goes in motion.
Come on. They soft, man.
Under pressure, throws it, picked off. Great move to get free. What a play by the veteran.
You know, this is one guy who has a pretty impressive list of big plays that he's made over the years.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 32. The Bucks with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Salah breaks the play up in the backfield. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch out.
Only one man back. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Salah comes up to make the play at the 33.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Gain of 3. Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Buccaneers come out in a dime package. He held on to it too long. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Dramatica needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 4-yard line. The Bucks need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 32.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Jackson is the deep back. McMichael in motion.
From the start. There we go. To the side.
Going to the right. Green is there on the stop at the 27. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go, baby. It's on.
Only one man back. Bryant with a man in motion.
Here we go.
Closing in. He was drilled as he threw.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Hangs in the pocket, fires this one deep. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
They can't keep the drive alive, and they're really struggling offensively. Here in the third, they've yet to cross midfield. And he chooses not to return this one.
Catch made at the 28-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
The Buccaneers with a four-man front. Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 33-yard line. He records his third tackle of the game. Sproles finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. It's second down and 5 to go.
On the 33-yard line.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Salah is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
And he picks up about
37-yard line.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, huh? We got it.
Hand it off. Number 38 comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce it. All day, baby. Come on.
Out of the I formation. Throwing short. Someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Let's ride, man. Watch screen. One of us will make a play. Keep moving. We're coming around.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
The Buccaneers come out in a dime package.
Big play now, big play. Hey, let's go. Watch the draw, screen. Tackle.
Throwing. Makes the adjustment. Crocker is there on the stop. At midfield. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. 4 lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
We're talking about brilliant.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Hand off to the tailback. Ooh, what a stiff one. Jackson picks up some tough yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we come.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. In and out of his hands.
You have to be able to make those catches.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Work it back. We like to practice rules.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
He hands it off. Number 35 comes up to make the play. At the 37, they pick up 14 yards on third down. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Jackson, the lone back. Hand it off to the back. Howard is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Stuart Schweiger is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
You can't stop me.
Number 49, the deep back.
Here I come.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 43. Number 49 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 43-yard line. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Do something. Watch your eyes.
They're blitzing with the pass. Gets his hand on it.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up his ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Black was the intended receiver on that play. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Who made the play?
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. This one will be spotted at the 41-yard line. It's the 4th stop he's made today. An excellent play by the linebacker, and he'll be well short of the first down. Maestro will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on.
Out of the I formation. Steps up. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Number 38 with the coverage.
Whitten, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
One back. Here we go, baby. Let us dictate. It's on. Let's go.
Hands it off to the back. Molden is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Under pressure, steps up. They'll spot this one at the 22. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. That was a nice defensive stand.
Or a total lack of offense.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Buccaneers 19-0.
19. Tampa Bay. Nothing.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. Ball on their own 43.
At the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bryant sends a man in motion.
You turning it up. Keep the throttle down.
With a counterplay. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 45. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
2nd and 7.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Keep moving.
With the pass. He went up there and he got it. Number 35 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, it's on.
Crosses it out to the right. And he's tackled behind the line by number 53. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Only one man back. Bryant sends a man in motion. Closing in, throwing. Almost intercepted. Seymour had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Third and 15. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's get some pressure. No more, fellas.
They'll go from the shotgun. The blitz is on. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Tampa Bay comes up short on 3rd down, and that's been the recurring theme here today.
They're just not getting into good 3rd down situations, which means that they have problems on 1st and 2nd down.
Stuart Schweiger returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. With a counterplay, can't pull him down. Green comes up to make the play at the 22.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Stay at home. Watch the hard count.
Only one man back. Hands it off to the back. James is there on the stop.
With the carry.
Jackson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Twelve yards needed to get into the end zone.
12-yard line.
Hold the look.
They haven't managed a single trip into the red zone until just now in the fourth quarter. He attacked the middle of the defensive line and got just what he needed. Eight is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Play football. Blue game.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Green comes up to make the play. At the 2. Jackson kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And here's a case where you let your big guards and tackles and center do all the dirty work, and you just follow them in and get the touchdown.
Stevens comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Bucs have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
Nice.
Tampa Bay
Will be
is
kicking
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Moss back deep.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Moss. Ball on their own
will
20.
start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. Spins away from the tackle. Salam is there on the stop at the 22. Sproles takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Be good.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. Crocker comes up to make the play. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
He gets the handoff on the delay. Salam is there on the stop at the 38. Sproles has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Second and 7.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Good shoot.
The rush is on. Keeps it. Holclaw makes the stop at the 44. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
Third and 1 coming up on this play.
44-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Hand it off to the back. Holclaw tackles him, and they won't get the first. Philadelphia has been stopped on third down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stat.
Moore sets up, waiting for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
So they have first and 10 here.
The drive at the 14-yard line. First and 10.
Let's run, man. All day, baby. Come on. Get it up. Ain't no thing.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Incomplete pass. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Second and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
He'll go with the quarter defense. With the throw, he goes up and grabs it.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Back in the gun.
Bryant starts out in a shotgun. With a deep throw to the right side. He made the catch, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line. First
2-minute
10.
warning coming up.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
You can't stop me. Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Freeney is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get my cut back.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. On the call, this one was spotted at the 44. He's now tackled the ball carrier 9 times. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Keep it in front of me. All right, now. Let's go.
The Bucks line up in a 4-3.
Keep it up. Hey, let's go one deep. There we go. Let's go now. We turning it up. Hey. It's scared. It's too much for him. You gotta believe it.
Hand it off to the fullback. They're going to spot this one at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on.
Hand it off. Eric Bart is there once again to make the play. Sproles takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Get it, son.
The Bucks line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Number 95 is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. So that play goes for about 6.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
Come on.
They line up in the I formation. Levy gets right in there and brings him down. Number 3 is ready to punt this one away. Moore back to return. Fair catch.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We're talking about winning. Come on. Keep moving.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Seymour comes up to make the play at the 34. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. He'll stop the clock with a spike.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Do something. Not today. Hold the look.
Bryant back in the shotgun. McMichael moves in motion. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Get the pressure on, man. Let's turn it up, D.
Here comes the blitz. And the catch is made.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking. Running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
Be careful. Don't stop that motor. Back it up, baby.
He'll just take a knee.
Watch the ball. Get me going. Set. Here I go. Hey, watch the screen.
Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.
19. The Buccaneers. 7.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.